Over the next hour, I'm going to tell you a lot about the program. I'm going to tell you about the teacher training, what it involves, what the requirements are. There's the course components, right? How we help you to learn what you need to know so that you can really teach and make a positive difference in the lives of others. And then some of the nuts and bolts, things like time and money. As I'm telling you about different parts of the process, I want you to be thinking about what you need to know, right? What are your questions? What's really fuzzy for you? And where do you need some guidance? I always like to start everything with a brief centering meditation. So if you would join me by closing your eyes and opening your awareness to the reality of who you are at this moment in time. Setting aside everything you've been doing up until this sliver of time in the day. And relinquishing all your thoughts and musings about what might happen later, right? Consider with me that we sit here within a set of parentheses. Parentheses really in all eternity, in all of time. You only exist once as the person you are. There's nothing accidental about you. You are deliberate, desired creation of life. And you are here on earth at a particular time in your soul's journey and a specific time in the evolution of human consciousness. Imagine, if you will, that out of all the time that humans have been walking around on earth, your soul, in partnership with the ultimate reality, determined that now would be the best time for you. That who you are as a person would be ideal to navigate the world and to express and share all the treasures you have been accumulating for countless incarnations. And so take your place. There is a place that only you can occupy. As if life itself has saved this space for you. So get comfortable, because it is yours. And together we stand, individual points of light, coming together in a field of light. And from this place, we begin our work. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to us. So I've been working in the record since '94, and over that period of time, I have received the pathway prayer process, which connects us to the heart of the Akashic Record. And so, and that is a prayer that is used by students all over the world with really very good results. I'm thrilled to say. I opened the Linda Howe Center for Akashic Studies in 2001. I have been teaching for as long as I have been talking. I've been teaching for a long time now. My first book was came out in 2009, How to Read the Akashic Records. It was a book that really I had no idea at the time. It was a book that launched a movement, because when that book first came out, there were no other books on how to read the records. My second book, Healing Through the Records, 2011. My third book, Discover Your Soul's Path, in 2015, which was also the same year that I earned my doctorate of spiritual studies in the Akashic Records for personal growth and transformation. So I designed the program and earned the doctorate. And if someone wants to get a master's or a bachelor's with a focus in Akashic Records, through Emerson Theological Institute, they can. It's based on my work. And then finally, ooh la la, my latest book has just been released, and it's Inspired Manifesting. Elevate your energy, ignite your dreams through the Akashic Records, of course. I want to tell you about the teacher training program. So here's the thing. There are requirements, and the requirements, there are 5 core courses that I have developed over the years that take you through the full curriculum as has been revealed to me in my work in the records. So there are 5 core courses. You can take them in person with a recognized, with a certified teacher in good standing. You can do an online class with mentored support, like, what do you call it? It's on demand, right? Recorded, so you do it at your convenience. There are a few different options. We have some certified teachers who are currently teaching live online through our Learn It Live platform. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. So if you want to teach, you want to start at the beginning so that your foundation is solid, because once your foundation is in, the world is yours, so to speak. But it's also very true that um, by starting at the beginning and having your fundamentals in place, your own personal practice of using the records for your own growth and transformation can really flourish. But if your structure isn't solid, well, you know how this is. If we build a house and and the structure isn't solid, we're going to have problems. Might look good for a while, but it's not going to hold up. Once you have the 5 core courses, which are practitioner, advanced practitioner, which is really fun because that's energy healing, clearing unwanted ancestral patterns, and reconciling past lives. So in that class, I mean, it's really the nuts and bolts, as you know, of doing readings and being able to do good work. When you are certified through this program, you are certified as you're a certified teacher, right? A certified teacher is entitled to teaching these 2 classes, practitioner and advanced practitioner, which is all the material in my first book, How to Read the Records. So that's our focus. You can teach all you want in person, or you can also teach all you want online as well. But online, we work through our own platform, which is the Learn It Live platform. Of course, we train you in how to do that. I mean, I don't expect you to know. Listen, if I had to be trained, you can be trained too. And it works. Okay. I don't care if you teach in your living room, right, to 4 or 5 friends, or if you get a hotel ballroom with 100 people. It's whatever you want to do is fine. What's very important to me is that each teacher find their way. Each teacher find their way. And if you look at my website, you'll see that the certified teachers, they teach in a variety of ways. Some people teach once a week. Some people like to teach, this is all online right now. Some people like to teach over the weekend, like hot dog, we're just going to go for it, even though it's all online, right? Whatever you want to do is fine. It's important to me, what I know is that if you find your sweet spot, yeah, with teaching, you will attract to you the people you are meant to help. right? That's the law. I have no doubt about it. I've seen it work a gazillion times. Um, and so part of the purpose of the program is to help you discover for yourself the best way for you. Once you're certified, then if you wanted, after 1 year, you could be trained to teach the healing work, right? Which is all about personal healing, right? And then beyond that, there's the elite certification a year after that. So there are different levels of teaching, but I like to take one at a time myself. So we start with really getting you going on the certification level so that you can teach 2 classes right out of the gate. So here's how this goes. There are group activities, right? There's learning and guidance, okay? Once a month, there is an open, and this is through the end of, this is 21, through the end of 21. It's live online. It is recorded. Once a month, we have an open Q&A for people who are in the program. You can come to that Q&A and you can ask me anything. You can ask me anything about teaching. You can ask me anything about your concerns about teaching, about the material, anything. It's open, it's wide open. We also have, and it's been a lot of fun because people ask all kinds of things. So that's one thing that we have that every month. We also have monthly a best practices. And that the best practices is with a certified teacher, somebody who's already teaching and has learned a few things, right? And they come in and they will talk to you about what works for them and what doesn't work for them. Okay, we also have a session in how to do, we have, actually, I think it's going to be in May this year. The marketing team will come in and talk to you about how to do marketing. So we have some pieces of the puzzle that are designed to be helpful to you in actually, I mean, we have the content, right, which is my part. And then we have people who are very good at other parts, things like marketing. And then we have the training for the Learn It Live. And right. So there are some different pieces of the puzzle, and we bring people in to help you and to answer your questions. And you're given plenty of notice so you can prepare and really think about what you want to know so that you can succeed. There are people who take the on-demand courses with mentored support, right? Anyway, so they're on an on-demand course and they need to do homework sessions, right? And you would be assigned a student who's in the practitioner or advanced practitioner. And so you will get the recording of those 2 classes with me teaching it. You will have those recordings, and you will be a homework partner. The idea there is not that you do readings for people. That's not the point. The point is that you have a chance to learn, right? First of all, what the homework is, what the expectations are, and how the students respond, right? It's really fascinating. You may have the same student partner for both practitioner and advanced practitioner. I mean, it changes all the time. So, but you will have 2 homework partners. It's normally, that would be a total of about 4 hours. Okay. So it's not it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's like 4 homeworks, or anyway, it's not an insane amount of time. Okay. Then once you've done the homework partnering, the next level up in the consciousness development is the level of mentoring. As the mentor, you spend to up to 3 hours. And what that would be is you would have usually figure 1 hour to review homework. You learn how to understand the homework and where the students are burying their questions, because it's usually in the homework somewhere. Anyway, and it's great because you're not the homework partner, you're looking to see, do they get the material, right? And it's a wonderful opportunity to see who's really gone off the range and who's like right on point. It's fascinating. Homework is fascinating. I love it. So you'll review the homework, okay? You will give the homework a pass or fail. Okay. If you come to me, like John, if you say to me, oh, I was Deanna's homework, I was the mentor, Deanna did not get it. Then what will happen is I would go back to Deanna and say, Deanna, can you redo this part and work with me? Right. But if John, you say, oh, Deanna's homework was spot on, then Deanna gets certified. Okay. So that's how we do it. You will have two people to mentor, one for practitioner, one for advanced practitioner. Okay, so you will have the experience, and it's so that would be a total of 6 hours in the mentoring. So it's homework partner, mentor, and then we move up to the group level, which is this. You will have the opportunity to do a 4 week, 1 hour a week book club study. At the back of the first book, there is a section, I think it's called book club study, right? Um, and there's questions there. And it's this, the way, the way I understand this is your opportunity, first of all, to learn how to operate on the platform, Learn It Live, because that's where it is on Learn It Live. You learn how to invite people. You learn how to be with students in the energy of the Akasha without the pressure of being the teacher. Okay. And that is, it's kind of like student teaching. Our teacher advisor is Cindy Walden. She will attend at least your first session. And if it seems like you need more support, she'll be there for the rest of them, right? Some people need support, some people don't. I mean, it's, people have different skill sets, people are in different places. So that's 4 weeks, okay? Um, Additionally, every month you are expected to fill out, like, it's kind of like a personal accountability sheet to say where you are in the process. You understand that with independent studies, I don't know if you ever did them when you were in school. I did. And it's very easy to just, set aside the rules and regulations, the requirements, to put things off. And so the monthly accountability is to keep you on track so that you can actually succeed, complete the program, and get on with teaching if that's what you want to do. You'll be able to put on both the website and the Learn It Live platform, you will be able to have your picture and a bio about you, right? Um, you will have the opportunity to post your classes, your Akashic Record classes, right, on the website and, of course, on Learn It Live, because that's the way they'll come. We also have in the online school, we have an enrichment program, which I think is so fascinating because what I know is that teachers often have their own pet projects, right? I know Debbie Ritter is going to be doing the Akashic Records of Animals. Now, truth be told, I could live to be 300. I'm never going to be able to do that class. It's not my thing, right? I know some, I mean, I have some awareness of how to do this. I tried it. It just is not, the juice isn't there. Other, people do like the tarot in the records and astrology in the records. These are fun. You're welcome to do them, but they are not certification classes. Okay, as you know. The payment for the teacher training itself is $3,997, which you can do through PayPal. They have a payment plan, right? If I know some people like that, or whatever you want to do. You also have, it includes in your first year, there's every year we do a continuing education, which is usually like 90 minutes, right? Um, and so that's included, and also the $500 to post yourself on the website and on the Learn It Live. Those postings, those are included. If you decided after 1 year that you wanted to move on to the healing, then at that point, again, the continuing education and the visibility would also be included.